But am I not live yet? Really? I thought I was live. That sucks. I've been speaking for like 30 minutes. Yeah, I deserve it. Okay, so I need to write better docs for this thing, and we have not really documented the provider class superge strategy. Can I add a doc string for test for the so it implements a reader. So can I do provider name reader? Will that work? Of course not. Reader locative is reader. Syntax for reader locative is reader of provider, of course. Come on. Now what's your problem? Error passing. Mm-hmm. Satisfy. Should it be like this? Yep. Sounds like it worked. Looks like it worked. Reader. Okay. Clown providers, provider name, and error name. It lists some things about it, but this documentation unfortunately is not one of them. So anyway, I want to do the themes, not the providers. So this will have to do for now. I will not document anything else. Sticking with the Lisp uh, values. Okay, and I will go into publishers and define a section for dev section. Before defining the section, I should start using 40 and stock. Then we can define a section called publishers, and I can say a publisher publishes publisher publishes content collected in clown TV. Dev section. It ah, it should have a title. I mean, it should have a list of arguments, but sure, of course, you got it. So we have a link for providers, we have a link for publishers, which does not work because I have not added it here. Publishers, publishers. Maybe I should just write a loop for loop for section and sections to oh come on to this. And where my sections are a list of what cl-ownpress, like just an example. Let's see if this works. It does not. cl-ownpress publishers, or is it a publisher? Okay, that worked. Looks like that worked too. Yeah. So now we can say it is cl-ownpress index and cl-own providers. Lisp is a super cool extension, super cool package, but it has its rough edges. Clown providers, don't want to go there, and it is publishers anyway. Go away, go away. Let me try and delete the docs first. Let's see if it does the thing. Ah, it's downloading highlight.js, of course it is. So we are here at publishers. A publisher publishes content collected in ClownDB. True enough, true enough. I have a ticket open to. So right now, all publishers, all providers content, all providers collect the content into same database table. I want to give every provider the flexibility to collect content to wherever they want. All right. So publisher publishes the collected content collected in ClownDB. And what else? So we are exporting publish static, publish file, publish HTML file. Check different publishers for details on. Publishers are free to publish content in any shape and form. They are supposed to create artifacts which can then be used by. I call this a publishing platform, but it's not really a publishing platform. It is a. What is it really? A content creation platform. So it allow you to gather content and, well, which can then be published. For example, a publisher might create a website or a PDF file. Available publishers. Here is a list of. I should add a new line here as well. Here is a list of publishers packaged with cl-ownpress. Publishers, and we will go with cl-own blog, which cl-own blog creates a site static HTML site which can be posted on platforms like GitHub pages, meant for publishing personal blogs. Yeah. Okay. So now I need to hmm, clone blog. So I want this to be created in a child directory, but I don't think clown blog. I don't think that would be possible. Like, or unless I need to dig into 40 and stock for that. So publishers and publishers, yeah, well, publishers packaged with cl-ownpress. Okay, publishers packaged with cl-ownpress. There is clown blog, which is yet to be documented, and then we will, I suppose, publish the like give some documentation for the API. We have publish static, which is a function. We have publish file and also publish HTML file. Now, I'm surprised Copyder isn't a part of it. Publish static. Okay, so publisher package does not have its own config, but it relies on a configuration key named destination, which is which makes that which dictates that these helper functions should live in publisher blog publisher package. So publishers blog package. This one adds a bunch of configuration values which includes dest. So I suppose these don't really belong here, but I'm afraid if I move them, I will break things. But there's only just one publisher available, so why would it break anything? There's a journey publisher as well, and it does not. Okay, it uses clone publishers and it just creates a class. It does nothing else. I should be able to move them. I should write some tests. Okay, but we can at least document these for now. It, what does it do? Publish static. Copies, copyters run pro. It is just running copy minus R. Jesus. Recursively. So this is one of the cases of anything. Nope. This is one of the cases of you know Lisp ecosystem not readily providing the functions you might expect to be obviously available. I was looking for a function which can recursively copy a directory into another directory and was just not able to find it. So what do? I do this. I just use cp minus r. So fuck Windows, am I right? Recursively copy dir content dir into conf test into the published destination so they can be accessible as static assets. I suppose we are gonna get a warning. Okay, let's see. We get the warnings. Clone providers. Okay, clone providers have a bunch of undocumented stuff. Alright, and nothing? Because I have published them. Anyway, so what does it say about dir? Looks like nothing. Okay, I suppose this isn't bad. I think more Lisp projects should use 40 ants doc for publishing. It's for adding some documentation. So missing docs is a huge problem with Lisp ecosystem. Hey, I've been speaking for 16 more minutes. Congrats me. What is this? What's the meaning of this thing? Like, why would he do that? Alright, so we have ensure directories exist, destination, we have stir, so publishing a single file, stir to file test, and content, publish a file named test, bad name. We should rename it. Eesh. Bad. Test to, let's say, file path. Yes. No, yes. And yes. Yes. Will that work? Should have tests. That's why we should have tests. So file publish content to a file named file path. File path is a path relative to the published destination. We should probably call it dest path. Ugh. Why am I publishing? Why am I writing documentation for this? I am supposed to be working on the themes because I am too tired after a work day. I barely have energy and I'm hungry too. Anyway, so publish HTML file. Publish HTML content string content into test. Base name this. Publish HTML content to test. When I first tuned in, you weren't here. The crickets are. Sorry about that. Hey, it shows no concurrent viewers. I didn't know you are still around. Okay, so publish HTML content string. So HTML is a string, and we want to publish to test uh, to file to test file. If clean URLs is non-null is non-null, test becomes test is converted to it ensures that test is a clean HTML URL. That is, it looks like test/index.html. Let's see how it looks like in generator documentation. If clean URLs, that is a part of the name. The question mark is a part of the name. Yes. Okay, fair enough. Did I get any warnings? Metadata, info, body, and highlight. It's quite noisy. Okay. Okay, so function clone publishers publish HTML file, publish HTML string content, HTML content, which is a string. I should put it afterwards. To test file. So if it is called file path for publish file, why is it called publish dest for? Let's re let's rename test with test path or file path. Let's stay consistent. Just yes, 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 yes. I hope it still works. So now to check if it still works, let's first do this. I will go to my personal website, reload the entire system, and try to publish it. And it fails. Yay! Default theme is unbound. Default theme is unbound. I don't remember changing anything related to that. So where, let us try that window. SP for load call with loader, where temp. So which function is calling that? Who needs the default theme? So I need to get a better understanding of Lisp. I can barely make sense of this backtrace. So top level form debug trans files is nil. show me something. So, okay, retry using default theme. Default. Okay. God damn it. Let's check where we are because that also makes an impact. Get cwd. We are in cl-ownpress source. Of course we are. UIOP change set cwd. How do we change cd ch? That should work. To documents work bitspoke.github.io. Okay, that is correct now, and it is still not found. So it loaded publish, it tries to publish the blog. Of course it does, and no definition for publish blog. That's odd. Okay, would that also work now? About me short is undefined. Lisp. I still don't have as good a grasp on Lisp as I would like to be. I'm barely productive. Ah, yay, that worked. I hope. Yeah, it created a whole bunch of files. So I suppose the two functions that we have, they work. We should have tests for them, but they are not trivial to test. They will create files in the file system, and I don't want to write tests which write to file system, but maybe I have to. That's the nature of software I'm writing. Okay, let's go back, clean, publish, blog. So we were in publishers package, publishers default publishers package. So these files, they don't really belong, these functions, they don't belong to the publisher itself. They belong to a publisher, which is blog, because blog has all these functions, all these destinations. Other publishers might not have them, so it does not make sense to have them documented, have them placed in the publisher package, the general publisher package API. It does not. This Okay, there is something. There is clown publishers package, and we need to export nothing. So like why do this package even exist then? It should not exist. It is just a concept. Maybe someday in future we will have functions or we will have something which applies to all the publishers, perhaps a class. And it also acts as a good placeholder for a section, I suppose, but if I am to follow the Yagni rule, it should not exist. What did it do? So let us go back here. Let's restart our inferior Lisp so that I can then. It's gonna cause so many problems. Okay, let's go to site.lisp. Let's try to reload clone press again, and it fails, of course. So publisher, clone press, publisher, blog, publish.lisp. So it is probably trying to use retry compiling. It failed because mRepl publish HTML file is not found. Publish HTML file. How come it's not found? It is your own file. Publishers. Use clown publishers, not case, not the case anymore. But how come it does not find its own files? Probably because of the load order in ASD. So we have package the blog. Where are we loading the blog? Here. We load the package first, then we load the model, then we load the RSS, then the publish. So that should not be happening, but it is. So it loaded the package clone publishers. Publish HTML file is not found in clone publishers package. Why is it trying to find it in clone publishers package? Publish.list, publish HTML file. Nothing about this file says that it belongs to the clown publishers package. Clown pub. Huh, huge spelling mistake. It says clown publishers. I'll fix that. I am gonna restart my Lisp again for a clean state, and then I'm gonna first check where I am. Huh, I'm in the wrong place again. Go to my site.lisp, restart Lisp from here. Do that make a difference? Nope. I do not like this. Anyway, reload the system and it fails. It fails for the same error again in the publish. It thinks that this file comes from. Let's search for this file. It is defined in publisher's blog package. It is used here, used here, used here. There it is. Here it is. Ah, what's the term for it? Here it is very specifically told to. Here it is very specifically told that this file should be found inside the other package. Okay, publish. Anything else? That should resolve it now. Retry compiling this file. Come on. Continue treating. No. Retry the ASTF operation. Still fails. Now it is failing because mRepl publish HTML not found. Well, let's give up on this. Let's go back to site again and retry. Again. Okay, just restart my Lisp and ta-da! It fails again. I should just fucking go inside publish. I should check for clown publishers. Okay, it's used a lot more than I thought it is. Ah, no, no. So it's the def package, it's the use package. Here we mentioned that again. How come didn't I just fix that? Journey, clown, publishers, who don't need this? Yagni, you're never gonna need it. Okay, this is the package itself. Package itself. Scratch uses the section, fair enough. And then we have docs, 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 docs. Cool. So that should solve it. So retry compiling. That what? One reader. So does that mean it worked or not? It says that it worked. What did I change? In package CL user. Weird. Ah, that must have happened. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, that did something. Although it created no files, which is super odd because it always creates files. So that means I am not here, am I? I am here, but why is it not creating any files? Let's go back in cl-ownpress repo. Let's see if it did some shenanigans here. It did package.lisp, package.lisp, and let's go to our scratch lisp and let's try to, oops, load cl-ownpress, load 40 and doc full, define this, define that, run this, and that should recreate our documentation. And it has just its own package and no other API too. Oh, keep up. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Okay, so I think it's a good place to make a commit. Refactor. Okay, this is a multiple thing. Refactor. Again, docs is the important part. So refactoring is pretty much just internal stuff. Although I do hide those functions now. They are not exported anymore, not even from the blog. We'll export them when we need to. So for now it is drop, or is it semantic relay? What? So we have docs, not doc, denote, rename using front matter, yes. Docs, document, publishers, general architecture. Trying to get to clown blog.theme so I can finally change it. Probably also write some tests along the way. Also refactor, move code around a bit for better placement. Well, of course, why would I move it around for worse placement? But okay. All right. So now we have to let's go in our source publishers blog package, and it is called clown blog publisher. Let's rename that package for publishers. It should, let's say, publishers clown blog. Dev section. Before we can do dev section, we have to use, it uses Alexandria. Let's be consistent. We should use Serapium bundle. And also now 40 and doc. Ta-da! Also uses the following package. Compilation failed, of course, and we go back to our SBCL. Oh, it has been 40 minutes already. And we restart the Lisp. Let's try to use df load system cl-ownpress. Fails. Of course it does. Restart inferior Lisp. I'm getting a call. Give me a minute. Where's the mute? Should I just go in? Yo, what's up, bro? Yes, yes. मैं what's up? मैं कह रही हूँ कि मैं तो यहाँ से आ रही हूँ तो क्या कहते हैं एक मिनट आ मैं कहीं दूसरी जगह से तो कहीं नहीं निकल गई अब मैं छोड़ दूँ नहीं आऊँगी ना नहीं मेरे को देखना पड़ेगा नेट पे देख लेना चाहिए मैं कह रही थी फिर मैं एक मिनट पहले देती हूँ देखो Sorry about that, none of my viewers. Okay, so Lisp is restarted. Let us load the system again. Yeah, load default one. And it fucking fails. But why are you failing? Def sec is undefined. Well, it is. Uh, I added def sec. Let's do that again. And it worked. Why was it not supposed to work again? I forgot. Ah, yeah, because I changed Alexandria to Serapium. So let's define a section and call it publishers clown blog. And it has a title clown blog. A publisher publish a site static static HTML blog for your from your collected blog posts and notes and projects. Okay, fair enough. Let's go to my scratch and inside here do this again, then do this again, then define this, define that, build my docs. That works. So let's add the section clown publishers dot blog. Oops. Come on, Lispy. You know I do this a lot. And that would be publishers clown blog. Uh-huh. What's the warning? Clone blog is undefined. Interesting. There it is. Dev section, publishers. This takes me to the section. This one does not. Clone dash publishers dot. I can also do this. Huh. Clone dash. Oh, it is publishers. I need to rename that. Okay, let us see what it looks like now. Yeah, it does something. Yay, it's published. Okay, I think that is enough streaming for today. Oh, bye bye, nobody.